Measurements show that roughly 45 million Americans start a better eating routine every year. Indeed, the majority of them make a normal of 4 to 6 slimming down endeavors yearly. This infers their initial 3 abstaining from excessive food intake preliminaries frequently fall flat. In a perfect world, abstaining from excessive food intake can be a confusing procedure. It can negatively affect your confidence. This is the reason the vast majority rapidly gets demotivated and end up dumping eating less junk food for good. In case you're presently fighting with abstaining from excessive food intake and about to quit, at that point possibly there are a few things you're disregarding. Here are the main 4 reasons why most counting calories endeavors bomb on numerous occasions. Impracticable and unreasonable. Calorie intake. Calorie spending plan is vital and ought to be the principal thought to remember. Calories are a proportion of the measure of vitality in the nourishment you eat. On the off chance that you're placing yourself in starvation mode, at that point you're harming your eating fewer carbs endeavors. At the point when you devour next to no nourishment, your body practically closes down to spare fuel. This spots you in a fat misfortune level. Despite the fact that it is judicious to bring down your general calorie admission, consider doing as such in a way that doesn't hurt your digestion. Ignoring filling nutrients. Proteins and fiber are the suggested satiety-boosting supplements for calorie counters. Proteins separate at a moderate pace, accordingly giving the body a durable satiety. This controls passionate eating and longings. Consolidating proteins with fiber from vegetables and new natural products can possibly hinder absorption and chop down nourishment desires. Despite the fact that most accident diet plans suggest vegetables, they debilitate natural products. They additionally accompany not many proteins. On the off chance that you need to hurry your eating less junk food results, at that point make these 2 basic satiety supplements a concentration in your eating routine arrangement. Unrealistic meal prep. A dinner prep that takes an hour isn't practical. In the event that your supper readiness takes an hour or progressively, at that point that may be one of the top reasons you're abstaining from excessive food intake endeavors fall flat. An essential simple to execute feast prep is perfect. An arrangement that takes hours can take your spare time. Discover dinner prep that matches your way of life. At that point get acquainted with it. Long-term aspect. An extraordinary eating routine arrangement thinks about the long-haul viewpoint. Nonetheless, an eating regimen plan that ranges for a while can rapidly debilitate you. It's extraordinary to discover an eating regimen plan that accompanies a predetermined cutoff time, ideally 2 weeks. It ought not be excessively short, since abstaining from excessive food intake requires tolerance. Despite the fact that slimming down can be hard, conveying those additional pounds is even harder. The prescribed slimming down time ought to be 2 weeks. A 2-week diet gives you a remarkable establishment and inspiration for a fruitful fat-consuming venture.